Good morning, kids. Let's start the topic. And last time we were doing how do we breathe. Let's revise it. For the breathing, we all know in the humans, lungs are the breathing organs. Now, see, in humans, respiration takes place through the complex system of the organs. These organs collectively make up the respiratory system. And the parts of human respiratory systems are as follows. It is the revision part, huh? And now see the first, nostrils. These are the external opening to let the air into the nasal cavity, right? And hairs are present in the nasal cavity. We all know about it. uh, in this portion, hair are present, and these are to trap any dust particle present in the inhaled air, right? In both the nostrils, a slimy substance that is called mucus is also present that moistens the air, and the blood circulation through the nose warms the inhaled air. है ना? This cleans moist and warm air, then passes through the nasal cavity. Then the air passes through the nasal cavity, right? It means hair help to make it clean, and this mucus make it moist, and the blood circulation system makes the this air warm, and then it enters into the further way. And the next one, this portion is the nasal cavity. This is called the nasal cavity, right? Then air is passed through it, and the next portion is the pharynx. This portion is called pharynx. The reason after the nasal cavity that leads into the trachea is called pharynx, right? And this portion is trachea. It is guarded by the opening called glottis. Here, glottis structure is there that is called here glottis. Normally, it remain open, and at the time when we swallow the food, that time it covers the trachea so that the food particle will not enter into the trachea, right? This portion is called glottis, है ना? This portion of the trachea, opening of the trachea is called glottis, and this flap-like structure, the flap which is over it, which guards the opening and closing of the trachea, this is called epiglottis. This is called epiglottis, right? Okay. Then uh, it this glottis gets covered by the epiglottis when we drink or eat anything. The trachea, after dividing into the two tubes called the bronchi, these are the which are entering into the lungs, these are called bronchi, right? And does air travel from the nostrils to lungs through the nasal cavity, pharynx, and then trachea, and finally reaches to the lungs through the bronchi. And singular is called bronchus, right? Each bronchus further divide into the tiny branches, which are called bronchioles. These are called bronchioles, right? And these bronchiole terminates into the alveoli. Here are so many balloon-like structure inside the lungs, which are called the alveoli, which give the appearance of the bunch of grapes. And the alveoli provide the larger surface area for the easy and faster exchange of gases, right? And the wall of alveoli, the wall of the alveoli are very thin. Diffusion of the gases takes place through these walls. And alveoli has a rich supply of blood uh, through um, through a dense network of the capillary present around them, right? Okay. Now, lungs. There are the main respiratory organ that are located on the both side of the chest cavity, and lungs are pink in color and spongy due to the presence of the air space, and in a large number of the blood capillaries filled with the blood. And the lungs are protected with the rib cage. You can see rib cage are there for the protection of lungs. and these are supported by a large flat muscle at the floor of the chest cavity, that is called the diaphragm. This is called diaphragm, right? Okay. Now, this I told you, okay, air around us has many types of the unwanted particle, and make it purify, to make the air purify before it entering into the lungs, here are present in our nasal cavity, which traps the dust particles, right? And if sometime these particles may get past the here in the nasal cavity, and this may irritate the lining of the cavity, and as a result of which we sneeze. Sneezing expel these foreign particle outside, right? Okay, then one precaution is given for you. Take care, when you sneeze you should cover your nose so that the foreign particles you expel are not inhaled by any other person, right? Okay, now next is mechanism of breathing. This is for the mechanism of breathing. Then breathing is a physical process that involves the inhalation as well as the exhalation. This first diagram, it is the this is for showing the mechanism of inhalation, and the second one is for the exhalation, right? Okay, now see how we inhale and exhale. During sorry now During inhalation, the diaphragm moves downward. Now see, this is a rubber sheet-like structure. It is a very flexible structure. And when it moves down, the ribs will move outward. Okay? What will happen? Now see, जब ये नीचे आ जाएगा तो obviously the space inside this cavity will increase, and the ribs are also moving outside, so total space inside will increase, and due to the increase in the space, the air अंदर जो एयर भरी हुई है वो कम हो जाती है. इट मीन्स वी कैन से एयर प्रेशर डिक्रीजेस. क्या? एयर प्रेशर डिक्रीजेस. ड्यू टू दिस डिक्रीज एयर pressure, the air rushes from the outside to inside. This is the process of inhalation. Once again, this diaphragm, it comes down. Ribs, the intercostal muscles are there, which external and internal, two type of the intercostal muscles are there, which help in the motion movement of the ribs. Ribs move outward, diaphragm will come down, and the total space inside it will increase, and air will become less inside, है ना? The quantity of air decreases, space ज़्यादा हो गया, तो क्या हुआ? Air pressure कम हो गया, and due to this decrease in the air pressure, the air rushes from outside to inside, and this is a process of inhalation. Now see the next process. Now exhalation, same opposite process. क्या? In this process what will happen, this diaphragm will move back into the original position. ठीक है? It will go upward, अंदर के साइड चला गया, and ribs will move downward, or we can say, sorry, uh, sorry, now see it again. Diaphragm will move inside, ribs will again come back to its original position, inside space will decrease. स्पेस डिक्रीज, इट मीन्स एयर जो है अंदर उसके लिए जगह कम हो गई है, तो एयर प्रेशर बढ़ गया, एंड ड्यू टू दिस इंक्रीज इन एयर प्रेशर, द एयर विल रश टुवर्ड्स द आउटसाइड. एयर प्रेशर अंदर कम है तो उसे फिल करने के लिए एयर अंदर आती है, लेकिन अगर एयर प्रेशर अंदर ज़्यादा हो गया तो फिर हवा बाहर की तरफ मूव कर जाएगी. दिस इज अ प्रोसेस ऑफ एक्सलेशन, राइट? The expansion and relaxation of the lungs during the breathing also cause slight visible movement in the abdominal area also, right? Then this is the process of inhalation and exhalation. We can see it with the help of this activity also. Now see this activity. To perform this activity, you have to take two balloons. You need two balloons. Uh, you, these are the two balloons, and this is a Y-shaped tube. Bell jar. This is a bell jar. A rubber sheet, and elastic bands and the rubber cork with a hole, है ना? Okay, these are the material which are required to you. Now what you have to do, insert the Y shaped tube along with the balloon on each of its fork through the single hole rubber cork from, है ना? And now fix the cork on the mouth of the bell jar. Fix the rubber sheet at the bottom. Here you have to fix this rubber sheet, right? With the help of the two elastic rubber band you can do it. And now pull the rubber sheet downward. When you pull the rubber sheet downward, right, then you have to see the observation, and same opposite. Now leave it, then again it will come back, and now see the, you have to observe it, है ना? In first condition what will happen, when you will hmm, when you will pull this rubber sheet downside, then the air will come inside and the balloon will blow, right? The size of the balloon will increase because the air is rushes from outside to inside the balloon. These the balloons are representing your lungs, right? And when again you leave, when you leave this rubber sheet, then it will come into its original size or place. Then what will happen, inside the space will decrease. In first case अंदर स्पेस बढ़ गया था ना, आपने रबड़ की शीट को नीचे खींचा तो टोटल स्पेस बढ़ गया, तो यहाँ पर क्या हुआ, एयर प्रेशर डिक्रीज हो गया, इसे फिल करने के लिए एयर बाहर से आई और लंग्स के अंदर भर गई, बिकॉज द स्पेस केवल इतने में ही तो है, एयर आएगी बेल जार में तो भर नहीं सकती, तो केवल इस स्पेस से आके आपके लंग्स में भर जाती, जैसे आप छोड़ते हो तो ड्यू टू डिक्रीज द कैविटी, और वी कैन से इसके अंदर की जो जगह है वो कम हो गई और अंदर एयर का प्रेशर डिक्रीज हुआ, और सेम क्या हुआ, लंग्स से एयर निकल के बाहर चली गई, ठीक है? Then this is showing the mechanism of breathing, right? Now I can show you this by the one more a short video I'm going to show you. Now see this. See the mechanism. You can see it when you pulling the this rubber sheet downside. Then you can see it easily. Once again, I'm going to show you. Now see it, when you pulling it down, then the lungs air comes inside the lungs, and जब आप इसे छोड़ देते हो तो air जो है वो बाहर चली जा रही है ना? Okay. Next, measuring chest size. Now you can see, you can do at your home also with the help of your siblings. You can do this. Take a measuring tape, and with the help of measuring tape, at the time of the inhale and exhale, you can measure the chest size. When you inhale, then at the time of inhalation, the chest size will increase, and at the time of the exhalation, the size will decrease, right? Okay. Then breathe for the better life. Regular traditional breathing exercise, right? Pranayam, yoga. It can increase the capacity of the lungs to take in more air, and this more oxygen can be supplied to the body cells, resulting in release of more energy, right? Okay, and one more thing I want to tell you, that the air which we inhale, that is the mixture of the, that is not pure oxygen, that is not pure oxygen, that is the air. It means the mixture of several gases. It means it may have the carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and inert gases, and the dust particle, smoke, water vapors, है ना? So this is a mixture, right? You must have also observed that if you exhale on the mirror, a film of the moisture appears on its surface. A film of the moisture, then from where do these droplets comes out? Buju wants to know how much air a person can hold in the lungs. Okay, now see the answer of the first one. We inhale or exhale a mixture of the gases, है ना? As I told you, carbon dioxide, water vapors, and the different type of the gases, other gases are also there. So when you in front of the mirror, you can see the moisture which is present in the air, that will appear on the glass or that mirror, right? Okay. Now next is Buju wants to know how much air a person can hold in the lungs. Okay. The capacity of lungs is approximately the volume is approximately or we can say average 5 liter. It means the volume is approximately 5 liter, right? And at the time of the exhale, we do not exhale all the air. 100% air is not exhaled, only 80% air is exhaled, and 20% always remains in the lungs, right? Okay, then in the exhale air, we know the maximum amount of air is the carbon dioxide, that is rich in the carbon dioxide. Then how we can prove the exhale air is have more carbon dioxide? Then for that, we can do one experiment. Effect of the exhaled air on lime water. We have to take the freshly prepared lime water. Lime water means चूना पानी, चूने का पानी. What you have to do, आपको उसे रात भर भिगोना है. Then morning time में क्या होगा, water clear water ऊपर आ जाता है. That is the lime water. You have to take the lime water. Then with the help of the straw, you will exhale your air inside the this test. हमने एक test tube ली है. इस test tube में हमने lime water रखा है. Then you will exhale the air inside the test tube. Then what will happen when you exhale? Then the color of this lime water, in starting it is the clear as it is water, clear water की तरह होता है. But after exhaling the air, it becomes milky. If it converting into the milky, if it is changing to transparent to milky, it means it shows that presence of carbon dioxide. It means exhaled air have the carbon dioxide in it, right? Okay, then the percentage of the oxygen carbon dioxide in inhaled and exhaled air. Inhaled में 21% oxygen and exhaled air have 16.4%, and carbon dioxide is 0.04 or zero point 0.3 carbon dioxide in the inhaled air, but the exhaled air have the 4.4%, approximately 4.4% carbon dioxide in it. Okay, okay, then enough for today. Thanks for watching me.